My name is John Ryszka. I'm a glass artist, and I own and operate Glass Phoenix. Well, one of the things that really excites me about glass is the fact that it has such a potential longevity. I've seen glass now that is over 4,500 years old from ancient Egypt. And the idea that something that I'm making now could potentially have that sort of lifetime to it. If I just create some shiny little piece of glass that doesn't have much thought, then, likely it just becomes something that somebody sets on the shelf for a little while, and they either hold on to it for a little while or they don't really care much because it doesn't have much meaning. And one of the things I try to do a lot of is, one, creating an interactive experience. So I intentionally hide images within the piece, so that way you have to come up and interact with it. And oftentimes I'm looking for you to actually physically touch it as well, because going into museums, we're so isolated from it. We get the ooh factor and ah factor from just the cool colors and that eye candy, but we never get to actually feel the weight of it. And glass has a very specific weight, and different types of glass have different weights to them. When I'm working with glass, I'm actually working with a lot of extreme heat. The glass that I work with is called borosilicate, and it doesn't even start to get soft until it's above 1,530 degrees Fahrenheit. And then the real working temperatures are closer to around 2,000 degrees for it to become really a liquid and very malleable. I'm also a multisensory learner, and so that's something that really appeals to me, is creating these physical sensations as well as these larger mental concepts. And by hiding these intricate details, such as I make flowers, and then in the center of a flower I'll put a ladybug, but then in the center of the ladybug I'll hide a little tiny yin and yang symbol. And the concept there is that we can start with these large organisms like trees that'll produce little flowers, and they become an entire environment for smaller creatures to live within. But then as we continue to go down in size and scale, we get to the atomic level, which has a positive and negative charge to it that creates a balance and symmetry that runs throughout our entire universe. And it's just a matter of whether or not we're willing to pause and smell the flowers, if you will, and really appreciate what's going on.